Hi and welcome to today's class. Today let's understand about Surya Grahan. Surya Grahan is also a concept which forms in a particular Lagna chart of an individual, or you can say which forms in a particular horoscope. So again, there is a particular combination of planets because of which Surya Grahan is forming in a particular Lagna chart. And as you have understood by the name, Surya Grahan, so Surya, it means sun. So sun is definitely involved in this particular cause, or it is definitely involved in Surya Grahan. And what are the other planets which causes this Surya Grahan? This is either Rahu or Ketu. So whenever Sun and Rahu are sitting in one particular house of a horoscope, it can be any house. Or whether Sun and Ketu are sitting in one particular house of a horoscope, then we say there is a Surya Grahan. Alright. So remember, if Sun and Rahu is sitting in one particular house and that is the ninth house, it can also result in Pitra Dosh. Similarly with Sun and Ketu also, I had discussed in my previous class about the topic of Pitra Dosh. Alright. So if Sun and Rahu are sitting in one particular house, or Sun and Ketu are sitting in one particular house, it can also cause Pitra Dosh, but here Surya Grahan is also happening because Rahu and Ketu both are shadow planets and they are covering up Sun. You can say they are stopping Sun, or you can say they are preventing Sun from giving its effects. Just like Sun, when it comes in close conjunction with other planets, it can be Saturn, it can be Mercury, it can be any other planets. So whenever they come in close conjunction with Sun, other planets, they loses their effects, either positive or negative, that depends on that particular Lagna chart. So then we say planets are getting combust or ast, because such planets, they will not be having that ability to give its effects with its natural intensity because it is getting combust by Sun. But if the same Sun, like the Sun is coming in close conjunction or it is sitting with Rahu and Ketu, then also the same effects will happen with Sun also. Sun will now lose its effects on that individual. The Sun will lose its effect, lose its ability to give its effects on that individual's life. Whenever Sun and Rahu or Sun and Ketu are sitting in one particular house, again, what I had discussed about Pitra Dosh, Surya Grahan also does not form because of Pratiyukti, means it does not form because of Drishti. Means suppose if Sun and Rahu are aspecting each other, or if Sun and Ketu are aspecting each other, there is no Surya Grahan. Surya Grahan will only form whenever Sun and Rahu or Sun and Ketu will be sitting together in one particular house. And also one very, very important point. If either of Rahu or Ketu is Yoga Karka, means if Sun is sitting with Rahu, Rahu is Yoga Karka, or if Sun is sitting with Ketu, Ketu is Yoga Karka, then there will be no Surya Grahan. Surya Grahan will only form if Rahu or Ketu, that is whichever shadow planets is sitting with Sun, is completely Maraka. Then only there will be Surya Grahan, otherwise not. Because some practitioners, some people will see that, okay, Sun and Rahu are sitting in one particular house, or Sun and Ketu is sitting in one particular house, then there is Surya Grahan. No. We have to understand in that particular Lagna chart, whether Rahu or Ketu, that is whichever planet that is sitting with Sun, is Yoga Karka or Maraka. If they are Yoga Karka, then no, there will not be any Surya Grahan. If they are Maraka, that is either of these two planets, whichever it is sitting with Sun, then if it is Maraka, then only there will be proper Surya Grahan. So now let's understand by taking an example Lagna chart, so that your understanding will be more practical and concrete. So you can draw a Leo Lagna chart. So in Leo Lagna, Sun is definitely Yoga Karka because Sun is Lagnesh. Now let's understand from the Yukti of Sun and Rahu. You can apply the same thing to Ketu also, alright? The process will be the same. That is what I am about to discuss with you right now. If Sun and Rahu are sitting together in the first house of Leo Lagna, so here Rahu is Maraka because Rahu is sitting in its unfriendly or incompatible sign. So in this particular house, Sun and Rahu will create a Surya Grahan because Rahu is Maraka. If Sun and Rahu are sitting in the second house of what you will say of the Leo Lagna chart, then there will be no Surya Grahan because Sun is Yoga Karka and Rahu is also sitting in its friendly sign, that is the sign of Mercury, Virgo. So here both Sun and Rahu are Yoga Karka and there will be no Surya Grahan. Just that you have to also note how Mercury is placed, as if Mercury is well placed, then Rahu will be Yoga Karka. If the same Mercury is badly placed, then Rahu will become Maraka. Then there will be a Surya Grahan. So I think you have understood this particular process by now in detail if you have watched my previous classes. If Sun and Rahu are sitting together in the third house of Leo Lagna, then here see Sun in the sign of Libra will be getting debilitated. But Rahu will be positive, alright. So Rahu is sitting in its friendly sign, that is the sign of Libra, Venus's sign. So here there will not be any Surya Grahan, but here definitely there will be ill effects because of debilitated Sun. But there will not be any Surya Grahan because Rahu is Yoga Karka, alright. Whatever bad effects will happen, it will happen because of Sun itself, because Sun is debilitated in the sign of Libra, sitting in the third house of Leo Lagna. So if Sun and Rahu are sitting in the fourth house of Leo Lagna, so here Sun is Yoga Karka and very well placed. Rahu is debilitated because Rahu gets debilitated in the sign of Scorpio. So here in this particular situation, there will be Surya Grahan, or you can also, some people say it is Grahan Dosh. So that is also applicable, or that particular terminology you can also use. But it is Surya Grahan Dosh. Because whenever there is a Grahan, there is Chandra Grahan also. So here we are talking about Surya Grahan. So Grahan Dosh refers in this particular scenario, it refers to Surya, that is Sun. So then there will be Surya Grahan in this particular house if Sun and Rahu are sitting together in the fourth house of Leo Lagna. Here the Surya Grahan will only get cancelled if there is a Neech Bhang Raj Yoga for Rahu. And I hope you have understood by now how there will be a Neech Bhang Raj Yoga for Rahu. I have discussed multiple times in detail in many of my previous classes. I had also made a separate video, a separate class about the topic of Neech Bhang Raj Yoga. If Sun and Rahu are sitting together in the fifth house of Leo Lagna, so here Sun is Yoga Karka, Rahu is again debilitated in the sign of Sagittarius, so here Rahu will be Neech. So here there will be Surya Grahan because Rahu is Maraka. It's debilitated. If Sun and Rahu are sitting in the 6th house of Leo Lagna, here Sun is also badly placed. Rahu is also badly placed. Even if Rahu is sitting in its friendly sign, that is the sign of Saturn, Capricorn, but Rahu is badly placed in the 6th house. All right. So here also there will be Surya Grahan. If Sun and Rahu are sitting in the 7th house, so here Sun is well placed, Yoga Karka. Rahu is also placed in its friendly sign, that is the sign of Aquarius, Saturn sign. So Rahu and Sun both are Yoga Karka and there will be no Surya Grahan. If Sun and Rahu are placed in the 8th house of Leo Lagna, here Sun is again badly placed in the 8th house. Sun becomes Maraka. Rahu is also badly placed. It is sitting in its enemy sign, incompatible sign, that is the sign of Pisces, and it is also sitting in a bad house, that is the 8th house. So Rahu is definitely Maraka. So here also there will be a proper Surya Grahan. If Sun and Rahu are sitting in the 9th house of Leo Lagna, so Sun is Yoga Karka, but Rahu is Maraka because Rahu is sitting in its incompatible or enemy sign, that is the sign of Aries. So as Rahu is Maraka, here also there will be a Surya Grahan. So here whenever there is a Surya Grahan, here Sun will not be able to give its positive effects. Even though Sun is Yoga Karka, in whatever scenario Sun is Yoga Karka but there is a Surya Grahan, it means Sun will not be able to give his auspicious effects. So under such situations, under such circumstance, you also need to do the remedies of Sun. If Sun and Rahu are sitting in the 10th house of Leo Lagna, so Sun is Yoga Karka, Rahu gets exalted in the sign of Taurus. So Rahu is sitting in its friendly sign and is also exalted. So Rahu is becoming very much Yoga Karka. So here there will be no Surya Grahan. If Sun and Rahu are sitting in the 11th house of Leo Lagna, Sun is Yoga Karka, Rahu is also sitting in its friendly sign, that is Gemini. Rahu is also exalted in Gemini, and Rahu is also sitting in its Karaka house. 11th house is considered very good for Rahu. So this particular placement for Rahu is very excellent. All right. So there will be no Surya Grahan at all. If Sun and Rahu are sitting in the 12th house of Leo Lagna, here Sun's placement is bad because Sun is getting placed in a bad house, 12th house. Rahu is also sitting in its incompatible sign, that is the sign of Cancer. And Rahu is also sitting in a bad house, that is the 12th house. So here also there will be a proper Surya Grahan. So here, whenever there is a Surya Grahan, what you need to do is, I think you have understood this particular concept by now. If Rahu is completely Maraka, because whenever Rahu is Maraka and Rahu is sitting with Sun, the same will apply for Ketu also. All right. So I am just taking Rahu as an example in this particular Lagna chart. That is the conjunction of Sun and Rahu. So here for Maraka Rahu, that individual is required to do the Dan for Rahu, especially during its Mahadasha and Antardasha. And you can also do the chant the Beach Mantra for Rahu. I'm talking to individuals who has Surya Grahan in their Lagna chart, in their horoscope. And in order to improve the power of Sun, here you can also wear ruby, but then you have to be very, very careful how Sun is placed. The placement of Sun is very essential, all right? If sun is very, very well placed, but sun is having a Surya Grahan, then you can wear the gemstone ruby for sun in order to improve and enhance its yoga karka effects. So that was all what I wanted to discuss about the concept and about the topic of Surya Grahan. I have discussed in detail about how you need to analyze whether Surya Grahan is forming or occurring in a particular Lagna chart. And I have discussed completely and thoroughly, and this is how you need to also this is how also you need to find out whether in a particular Lagna chart Surya Grahan is forming or not forming. This is the process which you need to learn and which you need to apply in your practice. So I hope you are watching all of my classes, my previous classes in detail. Don't even miss one particular class, because if you're missing one particular class, you are missing out on a whole lot of information. You are missing out on a complete topic about a very, very important topic about Vedic astrology. See, whatever classes I am taking, that is in this particular YouTube channel, whatever knowledge I am sharing, all of these knowledge are very, very important, and these are very, very essential for you to learn if you want to become a sound practitioner of Vedic astrology. If you are missing out on one particular information, even if you are missing out on one particular topic, your learning will not be complete. So thus, you will not be able to practice properly. You will not be able to analyze, interpret horoscope properly with incomplete learning. So first of all, your learning needs to be complete. And in order to achieve it, you have to watch all of my classes and completely. You have to watch each and every second of it. And the next thing is that you have to watch it over and over again. This I always say, because if you're watching my class at one particular go, in one particular watch, you might not be able to grasp 100% of it. Those who are able to grab it, then it's very excellent. Those who are not able to grab the 100% knowledge by watching my video only for the first time, it's perfectly normal. So you have to watch my videos again and again, so that for that particular topic, you have understood 100%. Your learning is absolutely complete related to that particular topic of Vedic astrology. And the third step that you need to do is you have to practice it. So I am illustrating all of my knowledge. I am discussing all of my knowledge with you in practical way by taking some Lagna charts as an example. Whatever knowledge I am sharing it to you, I'm sharing it to you in a way so that you will use that knowledge and apply it in reading horoscopes, in reading, analyzing, interpreting Lagna charts. Because only with this particular practice, you will be able to transform your own life and also other people's life. So you have to practice it by using your own Lagna charts. You use different Lagna laws, you use different ascendants Lagna charts, and apply the learnings and see how you are able to do it. Whether you are able to do and apply your learnings very smoothly, or you are still having some hiccups. If you are still having hiccups, means if you are still not feeling quite smooth in applying that particular learning in your practice, then again you need to watch my video, see where you are missing, see which particular information is still you are having some doubt. Then again, this is the way and this is the process which you need to follow in order to become a very sound practitioner of Vedic astrology. And believe me, whatever I am discussing in my YouTube channel, whatever I am sharing in all of my classes is absolutely, complete. This is all you need to know. This is all you need to understand. And these are sufficient for you to learn in order to analyze and interpret a particular Lagna chart completely and thoroughly and with accuracy. All right. So before you say goodbye, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. like my videos, share my videos. Because if you like my videos, if you share my videos, there will be plenty of others who will be able to know about my YouTube channel, who will be able to understand and know that I am taking classes on Vedic astrology. There are a lot of believers, there are a lot of followers of Vedic astrology, and I believe many of them, they want to learn Vedic astrology and they themselves want to practice Vedic astrology. So my YouTube channel will provide a solution for them, a very proper and a very accurate solution, which is absolutely free of cost. And believe me, again, I am saying the same thing. Whatever I am discussing, whatever topics I am discussing, and I am about to discuss in my upcoming classes, will give you a proper, accurate, and thorough understanding about Vedic astrology, which you need to know and which you need to understand in order to, again, analyze and interpret and look at horoscope with accuracy and with detail. So I will say goodbye to you for this particular class. Subscribe to my channel, don't forget, and I will see you in the next class. Take care, have a nice day.